Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. I am back for part 2 of my Wednesday morning beach walk at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. Beautiful Wednesday morning at that. Temperature right now in the low 80s. Little breeze blowing every now and then. You can see the sea oats blowing in the breeze. The flag rustling around here every once in a while. Down at the south end of the park, down in Area 1, down by the main gate, down by the ranger station. We did see a false crawl in part 1. At the beginning of our walk this morning, we saw the crawl tracks of a loggerhead sea turtle. Wow, there was just something chasing after a whole bunch of little bait fish here, and they came almost jumping up on the beach. The water's a little cloudy. It's kind of hard to see them. You can see the birds are just lining up here, having a little feast. The little snowy egrets. I can hear the little fish jumping out of the water. It sounds like raindrops hitting the water out here. Usually if you look, you can see little sparkles in the water. Just can't see the fish. The water's just churned up from the waves the past few days. That water temperature, 84 degrees. The temperature's dropped a little bit. A little more refreshing at 84 degrees. Breeze feels good. As I said in part 1, it's nice to be back here at Delnor-Wiggins. It's been 3 days since we've been out here. Tomorrow morning we're going to be up at Fort Myers Beach. So I hope you tune in for that. I hope you're sharing. I hope you're sharing my videos. People have been begging me to visit some other places. So I hope you're sharing. Help spread the word. Help me gain some new supporters. The more supporters I get, the more places I can go. Simple math. I'm really not into promoting the tourism, but it just happens. I love going to the beaches. The tourism thing's just the spin-off. It's like I'd love to keep Naples a secret, but I think the cat's out of the bag. We're getting so many new people moving to the area. But what's nice is some of those people moving down are our beach friends, which is awesome. Our beach family is slowly coming together here in Naples, or at least Southwest Florida. Do take the time to check out my photos here on Southwest Florida Television's Facebook page, which, by the way, that is me. This is not Southwest Florida Television, is just me, Robb Stan. It's just the name of my little business. It's no big TV station or anything like that. The way I earn my living is by doing some small video production jobs now and then. I have a few paying advertisers here, but I do rely heavily on your financial generosity, tips, stars, monthly support. That's what keeps me going. Little fighting conch shell. Have not been seeing many fighting conchs lately on the beach, but here's a little Florida fighting conch. Pretty good shape. Not pristine, but it's in pretty good shape. The Florida fighting conch. Always remember, if you're going to put it in your pocket, make sure there's nothing living inside of it. Old cockle shell here. Good morning. We have not been having the greatest shelling here lately. I forget what, it's been so long since I've been shelling. Did a little shelling on Sanibel the other day. I forget what these are. Auger shells, drill shells, what is that called? There's a lot of times there'll be something alive in these. You got to take a good look at them before you put them in your pocket. I might keep that one. That's kind of nice. Don't see any dolphins popping up out there yet, anyways. Good morning. It's really humid out here. Ran into Dexter earlier. Him and I are both sweating up a storm here from the humidity. Very peaceful morning here. Not a whole lot of folks at the beach this morning. By no means am I complaining. Just saw something swirling around right out here. down to the south, down towards Vanderbilt Beach. It is gorgeous here. No red tide, by the way, if you're just tuning in, we're good. No red tide down here in Collier County. I'll look up towards Area 2 Beach. We're right at the north end of Area 1 now. Come over here. I like looking at these little yellow flowers. The old dead pine tree with the little yellow daisy-like flowers. There's not so many of them here this morning. There's a sweet smell in here. Keep your eyes open for little snakes when you're walking around back in these little trails. I've never seen a snake in here that's gonna hurt you. Usually black snakes, king snakes, black snakes, indigo snakes, corn snakes. I've never seen anything that's venomous. I'm not saying they're not in here, but I have never seen one. Every snake I've seen was a good one. One of the good guys that eats the insects and other little critters, varmints. Peekaboo. I'm doing good. Oh, it's fun. I love looking through the sea oats at the water.
I do too.
It makes for beautiful pictures.
Doesn't it?
Yep.
Everybody comments on them when I send them.
And there's little snakes running around up here usually. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I like freaking people out, showing them a snake.
Keep them off the beach.
Yeah. Everything good with you?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Did you see that false crawl up there? Up right by where Roy used to sit?
Oh, no, I didn't.
A big crawl. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at it. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Well, that's good news.
Well,
She'll
yeah.
be back if she didn't go somewhere else last night. But boy, it's humid, man.
It's really good.
And mosquitoes. You getting bothered by the bugs?
I put on some
Oh.
bug stuff.
Smart move. See you later. That's where I was standing, up in there behind the sea oats. There's so many wonderful people here in the morning, including you. Roy and I would kind of refer to this as our country club. This is where we come with our friends, to be with our friends in the morning, either in person or virtually through Facebook Live. I wish you were here in person. That would be awesome. Maybe someday. February 20th. Put that day on your calendar. That's when we're going to have hopefully, our next get-together here at the park, February 20th. It'll be quite an affair. The last one we had was about 100 folks showed up, and a couple hundred more wish they had showed up. So I think this year we're going to have a better turnout. Hopefully this COVID will be a thing of the past, but I doubt it. I don't think that's ever going to go away. Good morning, Jim. How you doing?
How you doing, Rob?
Good. Jim is working on putting together the history of the park in some form, some shape or form, be it an online book or whatever. Jim Matthews. That'll be interesting to see if it all comes together. I told him I'd help him promote it, get the word out there. I know a lot of people would find that interesting. Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. About a mile of beach here. All depends on the tide. Located up in North Naples, Florida. Pretty easy to get here. Just get off exit 111 on I-75. Exit 111, which is called Immokalee Road. Go west to the end. Just keep going west on Immokalee Road. You'll run into the front gate of the park. Couldn't be any easier to get here. Holiday weekends, don't bother coming. You're not going to get in unless you camp out overnight at the front gate. It's amazing how many people come here on the holiday weekend. Mostly just from the other coast of Florida to escape that mayhem. Labor Day coming up. Labor Day weekend. Yahoo! Can't wait. I'll be hiding. I won't be out here. I don't know where I'll be, but I won't be here. The boardwalk in Area 2, the subject of many of my photos here at the park. Many, many photos taken here. As a matter of fact, there might be another one taken right now. And just like that, I'm back. I always like having a few photos to share from my morning beach walks. That helps me spread the word. I share the photos into some other groups with some links to the video, just to help get the attention of more people, get some more eyes on the page. I think we're getting close to 36,000 followers now. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good little start. My favorite view right here. I always love this view, as many of you know. Just walking out this boardwalk and onto the beach. I call it a reveal as you come out and see the beach appearing behind the sea oats and shrubbery here. Glorious, isn't that glorious? Glorious views. We'll keep walking north. We'll get up to the pass this morning, take a look at Wiggins Pass, since we haven't been here for 3 days. This sand is soft and uneven here. in area 3 now. Almost back at the skybox. Skybox under that pine tree there on the right. Morning. Little sandpipers over here scurrying around. Some little plovers and some little sandpipers. Mostly sandpipers running up ahead of me. Hard to see on the beach. Scurrying about. Good morning. Holy Moses. See this dark line in the water? See that dark line right there? That's all little bait fish. That is just a mass of little tiny bait fish. That dark line all along there. Just a cloud of little tiny fish. If you can see them down there. Water's cloudy. Unfortunately. And that's from all the waves. You can see some of them up at the top here. If I stand still, they might come by. Come up to the top. Man, the water stinks there. It's got a funky smell. Some seaweed decomposing on the shore. Now you should be able to see the little fish down there. Something just was going after them. They just jumped out of the water as I turned around here. High tide at Wiggins Pass is at around 9:45. Couple swimmers out here. Somebody asked why I never take pictures of swimmers out in the water. Well, there's just not that many swimmers here in the morning, especially this time of year. I don't like Photoshop the swimmers out of the pictures. If you look close in a lot of the photos, you can see a little head sticking out of the water. For a lot of the pictures I take in the ultra wide mode on the iPhone, so they're just little specks out there, and unless you look close, it looks like there's nobody in the water. Area 4 beach. The widest beach in the park, Area 4. So beautiful there, that view looking up the beach. Morning. I wonder if the water is going to be any clearer up by the pass. Should be about at high tide now. We're real close to it, if not at high tide. Wonder where Kevin is. Oh, there's Kevin. There's Mr. Kevin. What's up, buddy? What's up, Dudamus?
You got lucky. You got fans from Wiggins.
Oh, you should be so lucky.
How you been? Traveling?
It's on Facebook.
I don't think I have
Sanibel.
Facebook.
We did Sanibel Beach the other day.
Right.
Went
See
down.
anything?
Seashells.
Yeah.
It was a whole different beach. Went to the lighthouse. Went to one of the beaches. Then went to the lighthouse. Then did the pier on Sunday, and then we went in the city dock in the pouring rain. Then yesterday went down to south of the pier down to Port Royal as far as I could go without losing a signal. Showed some of the real estate down there, those little tiny beach cottages, you know?
Yeah, it's the cheap ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
the shanties.
What else? Anything going on?
No, tomorrow going to Fort Myers Beach tomorrow morning. Next Tuesday, I'm gonna try to get a little gang together to go to Maria's for $1 tacos up in Bonita on Old 41.
Oh.
It's just past the Wonder Gardens,
Yep.
between Terry and the Wonder Gardens. Cindy and Dave were there last night and shared some pictures. I'm like, dang, that'd be a fun place.
Yeah,
Margaritas and $1 tacos.
that don't sound too bad.
$1 tacos, can you believe it?
Wow.
They said it was good, so
When's that, tomorrow?
next Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, give me maybe
It'd be fun. See if we can get a couple people together. All right. See you later. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Shh. It's awful down here. Why would anybody want to be down here?
Saddest places to be.
I know. It is glorious, isn't it? Here. It's hard to see you with the sun behind you, but good morning. Good morning. That's a fact. The earlier, the better. Enjoy. Yep, thank you. Oh, like I was saying earlier, there's so many wonderful people here. So many wonderful people. Looks like 2 out of the 3 nests that were up here at the north end of Area 4, up at Roy's spot on the beach there, 2 of those 3 nests have hatched. There was a false crawl up there this morning. See if we can still see it, if it's still there. It's another one of my favorite views. I just love the sea oats out here on the beach all by themselves. It's neat. Hit that share button if you're enjoying yourself here, if you're liking what you're seeing. Don't forget about the stars. If you appreciate what I'm doing here, send some stars. Send a tip. Oh, here's a little gopher tortoise track. Little gopher tortoise tracks out here on the beach. Come on, camera. See him down there? Came out of the dunes and went out onto the beach looking for something to eat. We'll catch a gopher tortoise out here every once in a while. Not catch them, we'll see them out here every once in a while, foraging for some tender green shoots. The boardwalk in Area 4 closed for refinishing. Looks like they stained it or something, put a coat of varnish or something on it. Wood sealer. Some Thompsons. Looks darker. It's been closed for about a week. 4 or 5 days at least. Here's some turtle tracks over here. This was that false crawl that we saw first thing this morning when I started in part 1. Right, chia. These are tracks. These are the tracks coming up out of the water here. Nice to know somebody's still trying to lay some eggs. Way up here, she came up here and hung a U-turn right here. Did a U-ey and went back down to the water, right where that umbrella is. One nest left here. This was Nancy's nursery. I dubbed this Nancy's nursery. We had 3 nests very close together up here. One left. 2 of them have hatched. And of course, Roy and Audrey's bench over here. God bless you guys. We miss you. Wish I'd had the opportunity to meet Audrey, but I feel like I know her. Heard so much about her. For those of you wondering what's going on with Roy's bench, if you haven't heard, I thought it'd be nice that we put Roy's, we're going to put a couple plaques on the bench for Roy, in memory of Roy, but I thought it'd be nice if we put him up there on his birthday, debut him on his birthday. Be a great birthday present. Roy doesn't care if we wait a little while. He knows he's in our hearts and souls for sure. I'm not going to tell you what the plaques are going to say for Roy. That's just going to be a surprise, but I'm sure many of you can guess. That's what he put here in honor of Audrey, in memory of Audrey. And his big old pine tree over here that he would sit under. He would plant himself right in the shade of the trunk of that tree there. Kind of follow the shade around as the sun moved around. Sit there enjoying the beautiful beach. Doing what he used to call sand sailing. Sit here pretending he was on a sailboat just sailing off over the horizon. His sand sailing, God bless him. He definitely changed our lives. Taught a lot of us how to appreciate life. Gave us a little better understanding of how to appreciate life. enjoy the journey. Don't take anything for granted. One of my favorites, like, just was try to have a no mistakes day. A no mistakes day. Remember when we talk about the no mistakes days? And then we check in with each other the next morning and see what mistakes we made. It's pretty hard to have a no mistakes day. There's always some little faux pas, little bump in the road. Gorgeous little sea oats here. Look at those. Those are beautiful. All opened up. So many little beautiful things here. Just stop and take the time to look. Smell the roses, as they say. Stop and smell the roses. Good morning. It is a good morning, isn't it? Every morning's a good morning when you can go to the beach. So blessed to be able to come out here in the mornings. I think I'm going to start up a new live feed. Start number 3 up. We'll head up to Wiggins Pass in part 3. Got to let the camera chill out here, cool down for a little bit. So take a break. Stay tuned. If I don't see you later, have an awesome Wednesday. Remember, tomorrow around 7:30, Fort Myers Beach. Help spread the word about Southwest Florida television. Help spread the word and share the love, share my photos, share my videos, share my mission. My mission of bringing awesome people like you together, one beach walk at a time. Thanks for the stars. Thanks for the tips. Anybody that sent a tip, if you'd like to send a tip, if you appreciate what I do, if you'd like to see these live feeds continue, your financial support is what keeps me going. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.